it's Alice, and I'm here today to announce my A Court of Thorns and Roses read-along. So basically, my story is, I read A Court of Thorns and Roses before it came out, absolutely loved it, 5 stars, and then A Court of Mist and Fury came out, and I don't read big books, so this did not get read. I had it pre-ordered, it came the day it was released, I was really excited, and now it's like 4 years later? 4 years later, and I still haven't read it. I read Crescent City, A House of Earth and Blood earlier this year, and I absolutely loved it, and that was what gave me the feeling that I needed to read more Sarah J Maas. And so now I'm inviting you on my journey to read for the first time, or to reread, A Court of Thorns and Roses before the release of A Court of Silver Flames, which is coming out on February 16th in 2021. So in October, we will be reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and it's already nicely sectioned into like week-long segments, so if you would like me to give you page numbers or chapters and things, the graphic will be here telling you how many you can read, unless you'd like to read faster, obviously that's always an option. Then in November, we'll be reading A Court of Mist and Fury, same rules apply, and then in December, we'll be reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, which again, same rules apply. But then in January, we'll be reading A Court of Frost and Starlight, and because this is tiny, I thought that meant that January could be like a nice catch-up month, because these books are big and some people are slow readers, so I thought that gives everybody a chance to kind of get back on track. Read this one whenever you feel like in January, and then we'll be ready to read A Court of Silver Flames when it comes out in February. I've got a Twitter page set up for this, which is @acotalong, and that's kind of the hashtag I'm going to be using on everything, so if you're going to get involved, then please remember to whack the hashtag acotalong onto everything. This is the first time I've tried to run anything like a read-along, so I'm going to kind of just focus on the Twitter. I might post a couple of pictures up on Instagram if I'm feeling like it, which is @everythingalice, but I don't use Instagram much, so that's pretty unlikely. But I'll be doing some reading sprints throughout the months. I'm planning on doing a couple like chats at the end of each week, so as and when I get kind of work rotas, I'll be planning kind of chats so that we can discuss what happened in the chapters we've read that week, and then at the end of the month have like a big discussion with everybody, regardless as to whether you're reading our schedule or whether you've read it by yourself, and we can try and just have a discussion about the book and what we think is going to happen with the rest of the series. So I'm excited. I've already kind of, as I said, made up all like the graphics and things, so I've been planning this for a little while, and I'm hoping it won't bomb. If it does, that's fine, because at least I'll be reading them, and that was the motivation I really needed. This holds me accountable. I have no choice but to read them now. And I mean, especially A Court of Frost and Starlight, that's tiny. So this one, January, is going to be a wonderful month. I'm going to probably read this in the space of about a day. But yeah, I'm going to be getting the rest of the series done as well, and I hope it's not going to go terribly, because these are really manageable chunks for a week on week. I think the biggest chunk we've got to do in a week is like 200 pages, and that's in A Court of Mist and Fury. So it's not too bad. It is manageable. It's in like a few kind of chapters a day. So if you are a Sarah J Maas fan and you've been looking for an excuse to reread the series, I hope you will join us on our journey. If you haven't ever read Sarah J Maas before but you wonder what the hype's about, then please give it a go, because I'm sure there's going to be some people who have yet to read it and, like me, have read the first one and then haven't bothered continuing on with the series, so you won't be alone. And yeah, I hope that you will join me and have a lot of fun during this read-along. Yeah, that's basically all I can say, because it doesn't start for another month, and I have never hosted a read-along before, so I don't really know what else you need to do. But yeah, I hope that you think this idea is as fun as I do, because I'm like super duper pumped about it. If you're interested in seeing how I feel about these books, then please feel free to subscribe, because I'll be posting my thoughts in like wrap-ups over the next few months. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do any reading vlogs yet. That will be something that we will learn closer to the time, depending on how I'm feeling about them. But yes, feel free to subscribe if you'd like to, like this video, and leave me a comment down below if you're also planning on taking part, because I'd love to get a few more people involved. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! Is that okay? No, I'm not standing up.
You can see the outfit.
Yeah, well, you can see the outfit anyway.
Not all of it.
You can see the outfit anyway. I'm not standing up. up. I can stand up for you. Yeah? Okay, I'll stand up for you if you dare even think about editing this in. What? Why am I coming close?
I can kiss you.
Oh.